other thing that I was thinking about the other day, so if you've been watching the show for a while, we do Mondays are for Arnie. And so I set it up on Zap.stream. And at the end of the stream, I send all the Zaps to Arnie's wallet. I just set up a wallet of Satoshi, which every time you set up a new wallet of Satoshi, it gives you a new address. And so the address that they actually gave me completely randomly was Adopted Son 98, I think. Adopted Son 98 at Wallet of Satoshi. Don't send sats there because I don't know if that's the one, but it's definitely Adopted Son. So that was kind of cool because he's a rescue dog. He might be right here, actually. Hey, buddy. Oh, you can't see him. There he is. So I was thinking that Arnie probably has more Bitcoin than most people. But the other part there is that what I was thinking of is like, if let's say that, you're doing a charity or you're doing a fundraiser or whatever it is, I think that this is going to be the way of the future in terms of like being able to be transparent with things. So the cool thing is that with Bitcoin and with Zaps and other things, if you're doing a fundraiser, if you're doing it for, let's say, Arnie, on Nostr, on Amethyst, people can, like I set up a page for Arnie too on there, an NPub for Arnie. So all the Zaps that you can see on there, right? So all those are going to Arnie's wallet, and you can see at the top of the Arnie's profile how many Zaps have been received. So if I was, if this was a charity or an organization where people actually had to be transparent or should be transparent, you could see there that this NPub received 100,000 sats. And then if the organization or charity is doing things properly, they'd say, we're taking all these 100,000 sats. Here's the transaction. We moved it to this wallet. And you can follow that whole thing much more transparently than the existing world. I know there's audits. I've been an auditor before, so it's not like that transparent as people would believe. So whether that's governments, whether that's charities, whether that's any organization that's actually fundraising for a specific purpose, it's much more transparent now. And I think that that's important in a lot of ways. I think that the people like the government should have that level of transparency that we've never seen before. So Nostr, to me, is changing that whole game, making things more transparent. So like in a year from now, I'll look at Arnie's wallet or Arnie's NPub and say that, maybe he got 20,000 sats. And then I move it out. I make a post saying this amount has been moved to Arnie's wallet. Thank you for the contributions. If Arnie ever gets stung by a bee or hit with a porcupine needle, that'll pay for his vet bill.